Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Tamayam Lab, and I'm coming to you today with another lesson. But first and foremost, I would love to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh being the name of who people ignorantly call God, and Yahweh Shai being the name of who people ignorantly call Jesus. Double honors and I would also love to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule in sound doctrine, man. And with that being said, man, I pray this lesson is edifying. What brothers want to get into today is showing you, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, how to acknowledge the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, so he will guide you, through whatever you're going through, whatever you're going through, just acknowledge him and he'll direct our path, man. Let's get started with that. This is the book of Proverbs. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 6. And all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths, man. Simple as that, man. So the question you would I would naturally ask, if I didn't know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, if I didn't know, I would ask, outside of praying, how do I acknowledge the Lord Yahweh, man? Other than, through his son, how do I acknowledge him, man? You got sacrifice, which is prayer and fasting, and then you have something better than that, man, which is obedience, man. And I'm going to prove that through the scriptures. This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 22. And Samuel said, had the Lord Yahweh as great in Salakia. And Samuel said, had the Lord Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord Yahweh? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams, Showing you that the best way to acknowledge the Lord Yahweh in all your ways, man, is your obedience, man. Your obedience to his word, man. It also says this same, thing, the same messages, put out in the book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 6, because that's your righteousness, man. That's going to direct your paths, man. That is going to direct your paths. This is the book of Proverbs again. I'm probably going to be beating you over the head with Proverbs. So, Salak, if I hope it still edifies, This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, chapter 11, verse 5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness, right? Cause again, that's what's gonna lead that's gonna lead to your understanding, man, of whatever situation you in, man. It's gonna lead to your understanding. It's gonna lead to your wisdom. It's gonna direct you on how to conduct yourself to come out of this situation on top, man. To make it out of your situation. Just being obedient and trusting and hearkening back to what the Lord Yahweh requires out of you, man. Because he has requirements for Israelite men and women. He has commandments and duties for all his children, man. And that righteousness, which is just, which is the commandments, is going to guide you through your situation, as I said before, And through the Spirit, I'm going to show you that the commandments and the keeping of the commandments is righteousness. Proverbs again. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 8. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing froward or perverse in them, man. So you see, the Bible is where you find the words or commandments and laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and that is what's going to guide you and never steer you wrong, man. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 20. My son, keep thy father's commandment and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. And when thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life, man. So you see that these are gonna guide you through whatever situation, man. These are your basic, what they say the Bible stand for? Basic instructions before leaving earth, right? Even though we gonna be here, you Lord's will, if we are that number, we just gonna come down as New Jerusalem, you know. But these commandments, man, are here for you, man. These are your wisdom, man. This is gonna guide you throughout, throughout whatever situation you're put through, man. And this is how you acknowledge Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua in all your ways, man, so he can guide you, man. These are not gonna steer you wrong, man. Especially the sound doctrine, which only the elect are going to apply to their lives and get sealed by, man. He's going to see you being obedient and sup with you, man. And through the Spirit, I'm going to prove that. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 2, verse 7. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly, right? So yeah, like I said, sound doctrine and wisdom is only consumed by the righteous, man, right? And only them of that number are going to apply it and be protected, man, through not only through whatever situation they going through, but into the end, man, and be saved, Like it just said, he will be a buckler, man, which is a shield, He's going to be a shield to those walking uprightly, man. Let's get this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, man? And Lord willing, we're going to read about the generations of old, or a few famous men out of the generations of old, man. Because all our great forefathers got delivered out of dire situations, abiding in the fear, Like it said in Sirach 2 and 10, abiding in his fear, man. And you abide in his fear by acknowledging him in all your ways, man. Because the fear of the Lord drives away sins, man. How do you drive away sins, man? By living exactly, just abiding by these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Using wisdom, man. That's it, man. Abiding in his fear is just fearing him and keeping his commandments, man. The whole duty of man, to be honest. Simply by remaining obedient, man. And let's look at a few men of the generations of old. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14, verse 14. Though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, three renowned men, three faithful men, to the death, obedient men. Though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but their own souls by their righteousness, saith the Lord Yahweh, man. So they were delivered out of each and every type of problem they had through faith, man. Through faith and obedience in the Lord Yahweh, man. Again, remaining obedient by keeping the commandments, man. That's literally all you got to do, man, because it's his battle. It's his battle. All you got to do is humble yourself, remain faithful in obedience, and just pray, man. And you're going to be guided, man. No doubt. No doubt, man. This is the book of 1 Peter. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 6. Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. You hear me? He careth for you, man. Wisdom, what? Wisdom make a man quickly without care, man. Because you casting all your burdens upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Knowing that it's his battle and he's going to fight it for you, man. Knowing that all you got to do is stay humble and remain obedient and just cast your burdens, and the battle is already won, man. And like I've been saying, I'm going to say it again. Humbling yourself is just becoming obedient and remaining obedient, man. Covering yourself with the covering of the Lord Yahweh, man. Like we just read in Proverbs 2, man. Because doing that and remaining faithful is when you do that and remain faithful, the Lord's going to hear when you cry out, man. He gonna hear your prayers and answer them, man. No doubt. And this is how you acknowledge the Lord in all your ways so your steps can be guided, man. This is the book of Sirach chapter 35, verse 17. The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. Until it come nigh, he will not be comforted and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment, man. So the Lord hearing you, man. You know, it said the prayer of the humble, man. And we just said, humble yourself therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High. So how do you become of the humble, man? By remaining obedient, man. Becoming obedient and remaining obedient, man. Then giving them supplications, man. You know? Because first and foremost, this isn't our rest, man. We supposed to be getting purged through the furnace of adversity, man. So anything you going through, man, don't make no haste in that time of trouble, man, because this isn't our rest, man. It says through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. So if you're getting chastised, happy are ye, man. You know, because he's dealing with you. So remain faithful from day one, man, because the first day you humble yourself in sincerity and faith, man, and you make them supplications, the Lord gonna hear you, man. And I'm gonna get an example of that, man. He gonna hear you. I'm not saying he gonna answer you, man. I'm not saying he gonna change your situation. I'm saying he's gonna hear you, man, because he knows all things, man. He hears all. Let me get this. I just told you that I just showed you that the prayer of the humble pierces the clouds, man. He hears that, man. He hears that. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 12. Then said he unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before thy power, thy words were heard. And I am come for thy words, man. You see that? Again, I'm not saying that the Lord gonna do the same exact thing he did for Daniel, for you, and bring an angel before you. I'm not saying that, man. But he will deliver you through faith in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. And most likely, like I said, he's trying you, man. We're all getting tried, man. But if you living and he's trying, and if you living right and you're doing that what is required of you, man, you're gonna be fine, man. Cause you're gonna keep your integrity, man. Hold fast to what you have and be brought through it through faith, man. And Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. And if you are that number doing that, man, he doesn't even take his eyes off of you, man. And I'm going to prove that. He don't even take his eyes off of you, man. This is the book of 1 Peter. I just went way far. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. For the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are over the righteous. It really says the eyes of the Lord. The eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, you know. And his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil, right? That's why you got to acknowledge him in all your ways, man, because the sacrifices of the wicked are abominable, man. Them supplications, them deceitful supplications, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really just set your heart aright and become obedient, man, and humble yourself, man. Then those supplications will be heard, man. Then through faith, you know, you'll be brought through your situation. You'll be guided through your situation, man. You know? Because his eyes are over the righteous, man. And if his eyes is over you, man, and you're getting purged, I know a lot of people are unfamiliar with the purging process, man. It takes an extreme amount of care, man. You have to constantly look over it and apply a certain amount of heat, man. You can't go too high, you can't go too low, man. You gotta purge them impurities to a perfect, to a perfect degree, an intense amount of care, attention to detail, man. So how much more the men of the Lord that's gonna come forth like choice gold, man? He's not taking his eyes away from you, man. So don't doubt, man. Never doubt, man. You know? You're not only doing these things to be delivered and guided through your situation, but you're doing these things to obtain real salvation, man. To endure to the end, man. To be renewed in strength, to endure to the end, man. Being that 1/3 or even better, that 1/4, man. But you should have it in your heart that if I continue to do right, I will be guided and delivered, man. No doubt about it, man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 10. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 10. Yeah. Or saith he altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt that this is written, that he that ploweth should plow in hope. Hope goes into expectation, man. So that he that ploweth should plow in hope, and that he that thresheth in hope should be partaker of his hope, man. You see that? And honestly, if you're not doing this expecting to be delivered, you won't even continue, man. The Lord won't renew your spirit to continue because you don't believe, and it's just gonna manifest in your actions, man. And you won't be able to please the Lord too, because in Hebrews 11 and 6 it says that, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, right? Because anything you do of unbelief is sin, man. Anything you do of unbelief is sin. You got to believe that the Lord Yahweh's hand isn't short that he can save, man. He knows how to deliver the godly out of temptation, man. He knows that, man. He puts you through this situation to try you, man. Because all things work to the good of those who love him, man, who are called according to his purpose, man. This is the book of Romans, chapter 14, verse 23. And he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith. For whatsoever is not of faith is sin. You hear me? So even if you do something as little as eat of unbelief, man, and sin unto you, man, you got to know that the Lord isn't unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, man. For real. Let's get this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 14. He have mercy on them that receive discipline. He have mercy on them that receive discipline, man. And what is the discipline, man? Because what is wisdom? What it say? At first she would torment him by her discipline, man. Wisdom, discipline, faith, belief, love, fear, obedience. It's all just the lifestyle, man. All the law, statutes of your heritage, man. Coming back to your heritage, man. Coming back in truth and sincerity to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Via these commandments, man. Via these law, statutes, and commandments, man. He have mercy on them that receive discipline, that humble themselves and that diligently seek after his judgments, man. He's going to have mercy on you and deliver you and guide you through this, man, because you was obedient, man. You think you're going to change your life, come back to him and say, you think you're going to be of that small number in the world, in Israel, that's going to change your life, come back to him in sincerity and faith, diligently seeking him, and he won't reward you, man? The Lord, bro, you got the living power on your side, man, if you listen, man. If you come back, man. And I'm going to end with this, man. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Come. Because he said he has mercy on those that diligently seek him, man. And it just said those that seek him early shall find him, man. So you have no worries in the world, man, if you remain obedient, faithful, hold fast to what you have, giving up to supplications, and just retain your integrity, man. So with that being said, I pray this lesson was edifying. And once again, I would love to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom.